Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I just got my hands on a brand new disc from Thought Space Athletics. Hasn't been released yet. It's called the Requiem. It's supposed to be like a beat-in destroyer, which I gotta say, that sounds like a disc right up my alley. We're gonna take a look at the Requiem. Let's see how they fly. Let's go. Hey part-timers, welcome back to the channel. The Requiem, such a cool disc, and this swirly plastic looks great. Yes, this is manufactured by Discraft. You can tell by the bottom, but these two beauties look, and we're gonna see how they fly. Hopefully it's gonna be just as good as they look. Numbers on a Requiem are 12, 5, -1, 2. That sounds just like the type of 12-speed disc that I like to have in my bag. We got a little bit of wind out here, but let's see how they fly. All right, first off, these are both 173 grams. In this direction, we do have a little headwind, so it has just died down here a second. So let's go ahead and throw it real quick. Oh yeah, definitely getting some turn. And let's get some fade, yes. Oh, let's go. Look at that. Ended right on the line. That is a beautiful first throw in a slight headwind. To be able to get a little turn and come back, that's very workable. All right, let's try the yellow guy. Oh, I had a little hyzer on that one. All right, was that just a huge misrelease, or are the yellow ones just more stable? All right, we're gonna do some more throws. Now, the second question you guys are gonna be asking me after how does it fly is, when are they gonna release? We don't have a hard release date yet, but a little birdie told me that it might be at the end of September sometime. So make sure you guys are following over on Instagram, Facebook, and we should know pretty soon. All right, now we got a little bit of a tailwind, so let's try to lay them nice and flat, see how they fly. Oh my goodness, for my arm speed, that is a perfect destroyer type disc. That's great. Yeah, -1, 2, I feel like totally legit, especially in that yellow plastic. All right, there we go. We got some turn on that one. Let's go. Yeah, all right, second throw with those. These are both pretty consistent. That -1, 2, mwah, chef's kiss, beautiful. I'm not gonna have time to do it today, but stay tuned. I am gonna take these out to the course and throw them. I will take some of my other Thought Space athletic stuff out there too. Get you guys caught up on some of the best drops that have come out in this past year. I don't know about you guys, but I gotta say, I have been really pleasantly surprised with the Discraft partnership that Thought Space has done starting this past year. I think it's definitely been great for the game, and they put out a lot of really good, solid discs. All right, so I think I realized what the problem was on my first two shots is the headwind is actually a little bit of a crosswind. So on that second shot, I threw it a little bit on a hyzer and the wind just crashed it down. It wouldn't let it flip up at all. So let that be a little lesson to you guys. If you ever have a head kind of crosswind, if you want to get any turn out of a disc, you got to get it at least flat, or at least put the wing up a little bit, depending on how stable the disc is. All right, well, I've seen enough backhand. Let's see how these puppies fly on a forehand. There we go. Try to get as flat as I could. Yeah, let's go. That crosswind is definitely helping with that stability there. All right, yellow guy. There we go. Dead straight. Nice hookup. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, I gotta say, in my bag, I have an iBlend Emperor, which is basically the closest thing I can find to a nice beat-in destroyer. I think the Requiems are gonna bump that baby out of my bag. These things are beautiful. All right, let's do one more final throw. Since we got kind of a tailwind, let's go for max distance line on these. We're gonna do a nice anhyzer, full flex shot, and see what the stability is really like on these things. All right, one thing I like using destroyers for is doing a nice max distance shot. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put this on an anhyzer, see if we can get a full flex, and then hopefully it should fight out at the end. Let's go, there we go. All the way to flat. And do we have some fade at the end? Let's go all the way to the fence. Holy cow. Yeah, that thing just crushed. All right, see if we can do twice Earth's luck with the yellow guy. There we go. Oh my goodness. That is definitely max distance. A little higher would have been nicer. Yeah, wow. All right, guys. These Requiems are legit. You guys need to make sure you're staying tuned for Thought Space Athletics when these are going to drop. I heard end of September, but you never know. You guys stay tuned for these sneaky drops. These things are legit. I would recommend, highly recommend, if you're looking for a nice beat-in destroyer, pick these things up. They fly great. All right, guys, if you guys are looking for some discs, head on over to Disc Golf Deals USA. So I'll see you next time. Peace out.